Hey there, I'm Natasha Antonioni, and if we haven't met before, I have an intentional approach to real estate and design. I believe in living an intentional, handcrafted life. So often, we're experiencing life through happenstance. For example, it's time to move and buy a new home. Let's say we want 4 bedrooms, an office, and a gym on about a half an acre of land, and we lean modern. We dive into looking for that perfect home. But really, it's so much more than that. It's about pausing and taking the time to decide what is truly important for each of us and our families. Are we a family that enjoys entertaining? What forms of entertainment tend to bring the greatest joy? Is it hosting beautiful meals with family and friends, for example? By naming this as a key point of joy, we can look for properties that support what brings us the greatest happiness. Or let's say it's backyard barbecues for your family. Then we can, at the very least, make sure to look for properties with great backyard entertaining potential. Let's say your best memories with friends is often around a fire. How many people do you see around that fire? Make room for that. Let's add that to our list and make sure to look for homes that have the potential for the perfect fire pit. Or are you more of an insular family that enjoys reading together in the living room with soft music playing in the background? Well, let's say that the homes we look for have enough room for all of us to be lounging together in a den or a living room. It sounds silly, but it's not silly at all. As a realtor, if I don't ask the key questions beforehand, I'll find out after we've looked at 14 homes together. It's more than the room count. It's about the people that will occupy the home and what lights them up. Getting clear before we begin the process can lead us to give ourselves the greatest gift of living our best life. Have you ever lived in a home that looked great but didn't quite feel right? I would bet my life that your needs were not being served in some way in that house. Then, when it comes to the design aspect, it's about getting clear on what we want to build or create in our future and imbuing the home with symbolic representations of that. I'll share an example of my own. About 3 years ago, my husband and I finished building our dream farmhouse here in Austin. We had lost a home in the 2017 fires in Napa. About a year later, we decided to move back to Austin, but give ourselves the dream house we had wanted in Napa. We also made a commitment that we would make this home a fully intentionally designed home. Now, we're masters at making pretty homes, but this time around, we wanted our home to be filled with meaning, aspirations, and goals that we were aiming for. One of them was to own a beach house. Since we were just building this Napa farmhouse, we thought it'd be way out, like 3 to 5 years away. We bought beautiful scenes at the beach, and in major focal points placed large coral. Or at our entry, we have an African celebration necklace because we like to party, but also because it's made of driftwood pieces. So literally, almost every room of the house has something that represents the ocean. Look right there. I kid you not, within a year and a half, we were sitting on the second story of our Baja Sur Todos Santos beach house with a view of the ocean, toasting to the sunset. You can call it woo-woo if you want, but when you take the time to get clear about what you want and you fill your home with daily reminders, your subconscious finds ways to get you those things. And even more so when they bring you joy. And my latest learning is that if your vision can bring joy to 2 or more other people, you'll magnetize it to you even faster. This is real stuff. In 1953, Harvard conducted a study on goal setting, which has since been quoted and referenced in countless articles and books. The study found that people who wrote down their goals were more likely to achieve them than those who didn't. How's this any different? I actually believe it's more powerful because it's an actual visual representation of your goal. So your subconscious mind can see it. And it's been proven that your subconscious mind does not know the difference between what is imagined and what is real. If you're interested in putting this to the test, leave a message below and I'll send you my free intentional design worksheet and you can see for yourself if it works. My final offering is to make sure that you feel joy when you imagine having the thing. Make sure it will bring joy to others and feel it deep in your heart, what it feels like to have it. Then forget about it. Hang it on the wall or place it on the mantle and let the magic begin. That's all I've got. We'll see you soon. And don't forget to live your dream already. Bye.